Welcome to Year 5, Lesson 1, Pacman1, Task 4. The first thing we're going to do is just move the blocks all the way to the bottom. We're going to use those a little bit later. And we now want to make Pacman turn around and point left, right, up and down. So the first thing we're going to do is to make him turn right. So click the Events palette and drag out a when space key is pressed. Next to the space there is a drop down arrow and I want you to select the right arrow. Next, from the motion palette, click the motion palette and drag out a point in direction and snap it underneath. If you click on the drop down arrow, we want him to turn right and you can see 90 degrees is right. In Scratch and computer programming you can reuse code, so right click, duplicate the code and click underneath. We now want to change this to the left arrow, so when the left arrow is pressed on the keyboard we want Pacman to face left, which is -90. Again, we're going to reuse the code. We're going to duplicate it, right click duplicate, click underneath. When the up arrow is pressed on the keyboard, we want Pacman to point in the direction of up, which is 0. And finally, again duplicate and reuse your code. When the down arrow is selected on the keyboard, Pacman will point in the direction of down, which is 180 degrees. Let's just test that. Click the green flag. You can see Pacman is opening and closing his mouth. Now click the up arrow on the keyboard. Pacman now faces up. Click the left arrow on the keyboard. He faces left. Pick the down arrow on the keyboard. And now finally click the right arrow or press the right arrow key and Pacman faces right. Click File and Save. That is the end of Task 4.